North Pine, Zara here, school mum and volunteer. In this short clip, I'm going to share with you just a few points of information about allergies and anaphylaxis within our school environment. Now, an allergy occurs when a person's immune system reacts to something in the environment. Most of us know someone who is allergic to something, perhaps a food, an insect, a medicine, or something else like that. These allergens can make people feel pretty sick. Sometimes they might get red blotchy areas on their skin, they might get tingling in their mouth, or a little bit of swelling around their face or eyes. Sometimes it makes them feel pretty sick in the tummy as well. Now, anaphylaxis is the most severe form of allergic reaction, and it can be potentially life-threatening. It must be treated immediately as a life-threatening emergency. Anaphylaxis can involve many organs in the body, so you may see signs and symptoms affecting all of those things, perhaps the airways, the heart, the lungs, and even the skin. So you may see some difficulty breathing, some wheezing, difficulty talking, perhaps they're persistently coughing. Perhaps they could be dizzy or collapse, and sometimes they look pale and floppy. A severe allergic reaction usually occurs shortly after exposure to the trigger and can rapidly become life-threatening. Now, across our campus, right from childcare through to secondary, there are many students and staff who suffer allergies. And in most of our classes now, we see one or more who suffer life-threatening allergies. So what can we do as a community to provide the safest environment possible for those living with allergies and anaphylaxis? Well, Australia's most trusted organisation of support in this area, Allergies and Anaphylaxis Australia, has some great guidelines that we encourage here at school. These are the 3 key points we want you to remember: awareness, avoidance, and action. Now, when we say awareness, we're asking you to be aware of any students in your class that suffer severe allergies. Be aware of what they're allergic to, and be aware of where their emergency kit is located. It's also very important that even if you don't know someone who is allergic to something, that you are aware of what those signs and symptoms are to look out for, because anyone at any stage could react to something, even if they never have before. Now, also to help out with being aware with students who have known anaphylaxis, if your child is in primary school, the college practice is for you to ensure that your child has a red band or a ribbon sewn onto their school hat, similar to this one. Now, as a community, we also need to be aware that there are many challenges facing those that live with allergies. And often there can be psychological or social impacts on children with severe allergies. Now, secondly, avoidance. This is something we can all help out with. Leading organisations do not recommend no-nut policies or similar policies in schools, and that's for several reasons. It is far better that we educate and follow the guidelines that the college has in place. So, students, it is very important that you do not share food with any other students. Remembering to wash our hands after eating is also really helpful so that we don't contaminate items in the classroom or accidentally expose our anaphylactic friends to things that they are allergic to. Parents, to help avoid exposure to allergens, if your child is allergic to something, you might like to consider sending in some cupcakes or something similar for your child, which can be stored in the classroom freezer for those special occasions like classroom celebrations. Our college canteen is also doing a really great job of providing many different allergy-friendly items on the menu. But be sure to list any allergies on the online ordering system, Munch Monitor, and check very carefully all menu choices you make. And thirdly, action. We need to know what to do if someone has an allergic reaction or anaphylaxis. Students, anytime we see someone sick, we must tell an adult. Now this is really important, especially if they have allergies. You must get help straight away, even if they don't want you to. Parents, every student who is at risk of anaphylaxis must have an up-to-date action plan, which is signed by your doctor. So this is what the National Action Plan looks like. And this is going to be kept in the student's anaphylaxis emergency kit at school, along with at least one EpiPen that you must provide and any other medication that is required according to their action plan. Now it's really important to remember to keep all the details on here up to date and ensure that the student's photo is current, because this may be needed to identify your child in an emergency. Now the location of the emergency packs will be shared with you by classroom teachers. The steps to follow should you need to take action are clearly set out on the action plan. And it's really great to know that staff here at North Pine have attended information sessions on anaphylaxis and annually review and update first aid requirements. Now, for those of us that are parents of students with anaphylaxis, it is really vital that we effectively and regularly communicate with classroom teachers and the college to assist implementation of all the policies and procedures here at school. Now, as students mature into their secondary years and become more independent with managing their allergies, some of the implementation may change. However, that communication and the 3 key points of awareness, avoidance and action always remain vital. North Pine Christian College has an anaphylaxis policy document which is reviewed regularly. You're more than welcome to request a copy of that at any stage. And if you would like further information on this topic, please chat to your classroom teacher, administration, or check out allergyfacts.org.au. Thanks for your time.